What's good? This your boy Dre. Welcome to the Scent Code, where I give you the code to your next fragrance. On today's episode, I'm going to be going over a fragrance house. They actually reached out to me. They wanted me to try one of their new fragrances. They wanted me to get my nose on it. They wanted to know my opinions. That is by Barara Mass Perfume, and it is Rome Imagine. With the name Rome Imagine, you kind of get an idea what this is an impression of. But we're going to get on that later. You have a nice, very somewhat translucent bottle here. Very nice presentation on the bottle. Top of the cap is gold. And then you have the presentation of the box. Very nice, sturdy cardboard box. The fragrance will be housed inside. In the fragrance community, you have what you call notes. Notes are the particular ingredients that make up that fragrance. You have your top notes. That's the initial burst that your notes get when you spray the fragrance. Then you got your middle notes. That's after the fragrance has been on your skin for a while. And then you have your base notes. That's the last tail end of what you will smell of the fragrance. So for your top notes, you have bergamot, lemon, and lavender. For your middle notes, you have geranium, black pepper, cardamom, and sage. And for your base notes, you have vetiver, cedarwood, and musk. Pretty nice presentation. But I know, of course, like always in all my videos, you're here for the smell. Man, look at that atomizer, man. That is crazy. I gotta spray this again. This is one spray, people. One spray. That's crazy. Very nice. I'm picking up on a lot of citrus. This is like shower gel type of a fragrance. I'm picking up on a lot of the citruses. Rome Imagine is their impression of Louis Vuitton Imagination. So they sent me this bottle here, and even though they sent me the bottle, you know, on this channel, I keep it real, I keep it 100 with y'all. This fragrance here, I can kind of get what they was doing with Louis Vuitton Imagination. Smelling it, I am picking up on some of the characteristics of it. I'm picking up on those fruit notes, on the bergamot. I'm really not smelling the lemon. My nose is just smelling a lot of citrus. I would say this fragrance here is about 60 to 70% close to imagination. I can see what they were doing when they made this fragrance. I don't know if they was trying to get it as close as possible. If they were, there are different brands out there that can get you closer to the imagination smell than this one. I really don't know the intentions. I see that Rome Imagine is kind of like their take on imagination. Some companies, you know, they get certain elements from certain fragrances, and without trying to use the C word, the clone fragrance, they like doing their own twists and interpretations of that fragrance to kind of get different nuances of what the fragrance smells like and add their own twist to it. So I'm not for sure if Mass Perfumes is trying to get close to a one-on-one or what. What I can say is, on its own, without comparing it to Louis Vuitton Imagination, this is most definitely a fantastic fragrance. This one here is not as soapy as Imagination. You're picking up on a little bit of those soapy vibes, but the citruses in this fragrance really shine through. It's not real soapy. I gotta spray it again. I mean, like on its own, without comparing this to Imagination, because you have similarities, but like I said, to my nose, I'm getting around 60 to 70% similar. On its own, this is a very good fragrance. I got this fragrance and I tried it out on skin, And for a fresh fragrance, I was able to get a solid 7 hours out of this fragrance. Especially for the price point, I think this is a really good grab. You can get Rome Imagine for around $45. If it's over $45, I would say look elsewhere. I even seen it in some on some websites for around $34. When it comes to the presentation of the bottle and the box, for the price, you can't go wrong. It does its own thing. You know, I have a sample decant of Louis Vuitton Imagination. It's a very nice, airy fragrance. You get in the essence of that, except with more citrus. So let me know what you think about this one. I would highly recommend purchasing this fragrance. I'm really glad that I got my nose on it, because if I was out in a store and if I smelled this fragrance without them sending it to me, I probably, most definitely would purchase it. So let me know. Have you tried this one yet? I say most definitely pick it up. This your boy Dre. Thank you for checking out today's episode of The Scent Code. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Like always, if you love my content, if you love what I'm doing over here on my channel, be sure to click this video over here. I'll see you on the next one.